hero's just someone who doesn't give up. Your dad said that. He was right. Now it's your turn. Go be a hero, Miles.
Marvel's Spider-Man, Miles Morales is an upcoming action-adventure game developed by Insomniac Games. Based on the Marvel Comics superhero Miles Morales, it will be the second game in the Marvel's Spider-Man series, following Marvel's Spider-Man launched in 2018. It was announced at the PS5 Live reveal event in June 2020 and is set to be released as a launch title.
Horizon Forbidden West is an upcoming action role-playing game developed by Guerrilla Games, and set to be released in 2021. It is the sequel to Horizon Zero Dawn launched in 2017, and is played in a post-apocalyptic open world with a third-person perspective. Players control protagonist Aloy, a young huntress on a quest to a mysterious frontier spanning Utah to the Pacific coast for a world-saving mission. On her journey across the uncharted lands of the Forbidden West, she encounters hostile regions filled with natural threats and ravaged by massive storms, dangerous enemies and deadly machines, both new and old.
The new dangers. I must find a way to stop it. Or it will get worse and worse.
Gran Turismo 7 is an upcoming racing video game developed by Polyphony Digital and will be the 8th mainline installment in the Gran Turismo series. This will be the first game in the series since Gran Turismo 6 to mark the return of the GT simulation mode, encompassing the long-established and definitive single-player campaign feature. The game will take advantage of the DualSense controller, Tempest engine and dedicated ray tracing hardware to support haptic feedback, and 3D spatial audio, enhancing the player immersion experience.
Demon's Souls is an action role-playing game developed by From Software for the PS3. However, the same is remastered and being released for the PS5 as a launch title. Players take on the role of a hero brought to Boletaria to kill its fallen king Alant and pacify the old one. Gameplay has players navigating 5 different worlds from a hub called the Nexus, with a heavy emphasis on challenging combat and mechanics surrounding player death and respawning.
You all right back there? No way.
It appears that the dimensions are collapsing on one another. If we cannot get to...
Right, the ship. I mean, we can't be that far.
Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart is an upcoming third-person shooter platform game developed by Insomniac Games. It will serve as a canonical continuation from Ratchet and Clank into the Nexus as well as purely act as a standalone title on its own. The game shares many similarities with the previous Ratchet and Clank series. The main playable character is Ratchet accompanied by his robotic friend Clank. There will also be a playable female Lomberx. The player navigates Ratchet through diverse environments across a multitude of levels, defeating enemies with an array of varied weapons and gadgets, and traversing obstacles to complete key mission objectives.
Beats me.
To the depths with ya! How many arms you got, beast? We've been boarded! Get off me, ship, foul creature!
Sackboy A Big Adventure is an upcoming platform game and part of the Little Big Planet series. It follows Sackboy and features 3D platforming as opposed to 2.5D in previous entries. It also features a range of perspectives and 3D movement. It allows up to 4 people to play together. Destruction All-Stars is an upcoming vehicular combat game developed by Lucid Games. Destruction All-Stars looks like a destruction derby, with a diverse cast of characters who duke it out in a futuristic arena.
Each time I awake, this planet seems somehow
Returnal is an upcoming third-person shooter science fiction psychological horror game developed by Housemarque. It is a third-person shooter featuring roguelike elements. The player controls a space pilot who is stranded on an alien world and stuck in a time loop. After every death, the pilot is resurrected, following a pattern of traversing across foreign environments with vivid visions in an ever-changing world.
lose hope. My only choice is to keep fighting. To keep looking for answers. My only hope is to break the cycle.